Hello everyone, this is Arrmeya from TalePlay.
And this is Vash from TalePlay. We decided to actually make a recording a couple of days ago, but we noticed that the recording of our voices didn't work, so we had to redo this. So if there's any latencies between what we're trying to say, we're just gonna basically explain what exactly happened, and hopefully we can make just as enjoyable as our gameplay was during
that time when we were playing the game,
and get further more into the game after a while. Was that in the shop they have a box where you can drop items to sell if you don't have time to actually go and speak with the NPCs like Timmy or Tommy, or if you by any chance cannot find them because the shop is closed or anything of a sort, like it's in the afternoon, because the shop is open from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m.
8 a.m. until 10 p.m.
So if you're like sometimes you want to go and check out what's happening in the afternoon, in the evening, and you might find the shop being closed, so you can use that feature to actually make some bells. So you just drop the items. It's very simple, and as you can see in this video, she is talking with Timmy, and he's basically giving her the money, the bells.
My account, which is actually very convenient, and I really like the feature that they add in Animal Crossing. For me, it's really cool feature because it's convenient as well when you put your items inside the drop box and you just chuck it all at the same time, and you don't have to talk to Timmy. So yes guys, it's very convenient too. Yeah, as you guys can see over here, I already unlocked the wooden bridge, in which is, for me, it's really cool. But so far this is the only bridge that I unlocked after I managed to actually unlock the Nook shop as well. So for me, it's really cool feature, and hopefully I get to unlock more bridges
later on
in the game.
Tom Nook also said that he will be able to actually modify, change later on, and also relocate the bridges. The bridges do not work on every area. They have to be vertical. They have to be parallel. So that way they will work. So you cannot do it everywhere. That would be cool though, but it is quite difficult, and he does explain that when building the bridge.
And also, as you guys can see here before, if you guys saw my previous video, my villager is living in a tent, but now I'm shocked to see actually that their house is already built and they don't live anymore inside the tent. So for me, it's actually cool.
So as you guys can see, Arrmeya is trying to pick up slots where she's actually trying to build the new housing kit. Basically, these are gonna be new homes where she's gonna allocate whatever she likes. You receive this one right after you unlock the shop.
When I saw it, what I have to do to actually unlock this house, I have to do some things, which is kind of fun.
And to be frank, most of the things that are coming, they're coming very randomized. We're noticing that whenever we're playing, NPCs are coming by my town, and they're not coming by Arrmeya's town, and vice versa. We also have other events that are happening, so it's quite interesting, I would say.
Yeah, and on this part, I actually plan to go inside Renee's room, Renee's house, because I'm actually curious what's inside her house. We usually do that, so I'm shocked to see that she had a workshop inside her home. So I'm guessing that she will actually craft her own stuff in the future and actually fill her house with lots of decoration that she crafts. So I'm not sure yet about that part, so we will see in the future.
Do you think that they're actually upgrading their house based on how you're upgrading?
I'm not sure,
because we started, all of us, as a tent, and then when we made it in a house, they eventually made it as well the next day.
Well, not for me.
So
mine stays for 2 days, and they still live in the house, and I am already living in a real house. So
I see.
So I'm not sure. I think it depends.
So what you're trying to say is that despite that they have all the capabilities as you as a player, they're a bit limited or slower.
I think they were slower.
I see. Yeah.
That's why. So who knows? I don't know
I mean,
exactly. So.
I mean, they're acting pretty natural to me. When they're fishing, they're actually spending a lot of time. They're not like us professionals trying to knowing where the fish is and knowing how to
But
catch it.
so far, I never seen any animation yet that they actually catch a fish. Nor I never seen any animation yet that they actually catch a bug, an insect.
Yeah,
I never
don't,
seen
I
yet.
don't think
Usually
they
they
do
stop
that.
at the middle. So hopefully they actually manage to actually show the animation that they are really catching some stuff. I'm going to actually start a ceremony in one of the projects that I managed to finish. So we're just gonna show you guys how they actually like do the ceremony. So
I didn't manage to actually have a shop, so.
is it?
Yes.
So you never seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. Okay, so let's hold the ceremony. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for a bit.
I just found out that you're making a shop and I didn't have the material because I'm still struggling to get the iron and nuggets. And
Yeah, as you guys will see over here that Vashara will be on my island soon. Yeah, Vashara will be on my island because I'm trying to help him to get those materials
I
that he needs for the
honestly
shop.
don't know how exactly you got so much iron nuggets.
Because
most
I
of
went to
mine are
Mystery
being,
Tour.
most of
Mystery
mine.
Island,
Yeah,
that's why.
I was struggling. I remember that I was struggling a little bit on getting the Nook miles, and I didn't have actually money to go there, so I was kind of broke. And thanks to you, I actually managed to get what I needed.
Well, that's good. As you guys can see over here, this is the ceremony for the Nook's cranny, and it's just like for those who play New Leaf, it's kind of the same thing as well. How
So it was the same?
Yeah, how they celebrate when there is a project that, you know.
So I can see that your villagers are a bit far away, and I don't understand the same
I don't
thing
know
happen.
why Sprocket is far away from everyone. I'm not sure why though.
I suspect that either a character has to be there or something.
I'm not sure, maybe. We're not really sure, but she's the only one. He is the only one who's way far away from everyone. So for us, it kind of looks off for us.
I'm curious to
How-
see what happens later on when you have more villagers. Would it be different?
I think it
would
will
they
be
fill
much
up
more
that space?
livelier. Hopefully, it will be nice though.
I'm
That's how it
absolutely
should
sure.
be. That's how it should be, honestly, when there is a ceremony like
You're
this.
gonna hear a lot
like
of
big
clappings
event.
and a lot of.
Well, that's
They're
good.
laughing.
It will be nice though if it's gonna be like that. Okay, as you guys can see over here, the ceremony is done and they're just gonna throw the confetti. Yeah.
And also, I think that the game is trying here to teach you how to take screenshots,
Yeah.
which we
Which is
we haven't
actually-
had any idea.
At first, actually, those thing, I don't know how it's called. I thought at first that it was circle, but since we have a peace pour in our house, I thought that the A is the circle, so I was keep pressing the circle button, and I was thinking why there is no screenshot popping out that I actually took a picture
Yeah,
for this one.
But also the small button looks like a circle
circle,
kind
yeah.
of camera. It
And I
doesn't
didn't-
necessarily show.
And I
So it's
didn't
hard to-
really notice that button on the Joy-Con, so I wasn't.
You haven't been using it
No,
anyway.
I never used it at
But
all.
does it have the same interactions in other games, like taking screenshots?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, pretty sure. And over here as well, I'll be doing another ceremony. And I think it's the bridge. I'm gonna do the bridge over here. So I just wanted to show if something new is something new with the ceremony or they were all the same. Yeah.
You mean like the conversation?
No, the ceremony.
Ah.
I just wanted to see if the ceremony were different, were the same. But I can see over here that it's kind of the same in a way, but less people.
Yeah. But obviously
less
they have
animals,
obviously they have a different speech, and it's quite nice if you build something with your effort and you're being put in in that situation where you have to give a speech and everything is quite nice.
Yeah, that's
So here's where I'm actually trying
arriving.
to get to the island to actually get some iron nuggets.
Yeah. And also, guys, what I like from this game is that it pushes you to actually help one another. Like, for example, if you have a friend, it pushes you to
collaborate.
To collaborate with someone that you knew. Like, for example, me and Vash, we all the time, like, we cannot gather those materials anymore in our own island. So we're just gonna talk about it. Hey, can I? I needed this sort of material, and we are just like going and visiting each other's island. So for me, it's actually good. So if you have any friends who you actually like trust, it's like you, I don't know, it makes you feel this achievement, like
it also rewards you for
that's
actually
what I'm
going
trying to
out
say.
and meeting your friends. Obviously, if they open up their gates, you've been struggling to actually get your past friends from your 3DS to actually open their gates so you can actually connect with them.
Yeah, but none of them actually try to enter my island. Maybe because I changed my name, but I'm trying as well to try to travel to them, but their island is always closed, so I couldn't really like add them as a best friend on my list.
Honestly, I really wish that Nintendo would actually work on that kind of chat level, because PS4 has it, even if it's a bit limited. I am very sure that Xbox has as well. PCs don't really have that issues because they're full of programs that you can actually communicate. But Nintendo Switch and any Nintendo really needs to double down on thinking on how to be able to connect people, friends, that so you can contact them outside of the game. They might be playing something else, or they cannot get the game. Maybe they don't afford it, or they just don't like the game, and you cannot talk to them anymore because they basically are, not. You don't have any chat.
Yeah, I do wish actually that Nintendo will start to, not really a chat, but at least a pop-up message on your profile. So whoever you wanna speak with, you will actually like, it will show there. They know what you wanted to say to that sort of person.
I think chatting overall.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
they
too.
do have
Yeah.
the new app, which makes it a ton much more easier.
Yeah, but
I do
that
wish
one
they
only
will
works.
improve the chatting. I know that chatting can actually lead to negativity in some cases, but it is necessary in this game. I don't think people are really that driven towards negativity in these
that's true,
games.
because you have all the tools, like you can report someone if someone is harassing you or abusing you through chat,
And
you know.
and you wouldn't add them as friends if they would be
You
toxic
can
in any way.
you just can easily delete them from your friend list or from your best friend
I
list.
don't
and that's
think you
it.
have
And
that kind of
you won't
issues.
have any more connection with that person.
Yeah.
I never had any issues like that. Only I had issues back then in 3DS when someone actually destroyed my flowers, and I put ton of effort into it just to get those hybrid flowers, and then someone is just gonna pluck them out and then run over
Did they do
it.
them? So it wasn't an accident. It didn't.
No, it
intentional.
wasn't. It was intentional. So
But
so that's the
luckily,
only thing a bad thing can
luckily
happen,
now
so.
you can actually stop or prevent them from doing that, because they notice that there are people who had this kind of issues before, and now it doesn't happen. So if someone is trying to break your island, they need to have your permission as a best friend, I think.
So. Not even, you cannot even get something. One thing that I found out over here is that when Vash needed some items, he cannot break the rocks. So for me, if that person is in your best friend list, you should be able to actually, get some materials from stones. But Vash can actually gather some materials from the trees, but the stones he cannot. So
I still
for me, it doesn't make any sense for me.
I'm just thinking that maybe you did actually empty those.
No, I
rocks.
didn't. When you left, I remember when you left that time, you left my island, and I tried to get materials from this one. I managed to get it. I couldn't when you were there, so
must be that rocks are whatsoever more valuable than
it
trees.
really is
Where they're less abundant as
valuable,
trees.
yeah.
So you can definitely, yes.
Yeah,
That's why I'm struggling
rocks
so
are
much.
valuable.
Yeah.
It's because
have
you have
copper.
very few rocks on the island, and when you do a mystery tour, it's not much as well. You mostly see trees over there, so it makes sense why. But they could have just like stop you from well, yeah, even with the axe. Not this one, the stone axe.
Yeah.
Well, that one you can still break rocks once you eat some fruits.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, you can. So, yeah, I can understand why though. They should allow you. That's why there is a best friend over there. Like you just put those people in your best friend list who you can trust. You know?
I don't
Who
even
is
know
trustworthy.
what's the difference between friends and best friends at this point. I don't even know what happens if I'm just a friend and how limited I am.
Maybe we could try an experiment about that, and we'll see what are the
The
limitation
things.
that you
Yeah.
have.
Well,
Yeah.
I was able to pick up clams last time I checked. I was able to dig up fossils and I was able to cut some trees, but not cut them down. So just get a resource. I was able to fish, but yeah, as we saw, stone was the only problem.
Yeah.
So I was
That's
thinking
true.
that
That's
maybe
the
you're
only thing that we
full
saw at the
and
moment.
you already used everything. So yeah.
I really, really like over here when you see the villager actually just sitting, next to the tree.
And sun gazing.
Yeah, and they were so cute even when they flop. It's just they were really, really cute. I really like when I see them like that, just chilling, relaxing.
Although your villager, he is a robot and he feels like he is a bit emotionless.
Yeah, that's how I feel it too, to be honest. Actually, I am much more attached now to Renee than to Sprocket. I started to like Sprocket, but not too much. But with Renee, I kinda do. So
You grew more fond of her. Although at the beginning you told me that you don't like
no, I
the
don't really
villagers
like.
and you like them.
I don't like that much the horse. The horse animals here in Animal Crossing. In real life, I like horse, but not over here. I don't know. I just don't like their body feature in a way. So
They have a very big head, so cows, horses, bulls,
yeah, maybe that's why.
hippos, they look a bit kind
But
of weird.
no, but the rhino is the sexiest one over here. Like there is one when I went to mystery tour, I saw this rhino. Her name is Rhonda, but we actually know someone from work, Rhonda, and well, that the one that we know, that person that we know is as well, sexy as well. She had a good body as well, and she's beautiful. So when we saw that rhino in at the Mystery Island.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, rhino is when it comes to body, they're the sexiest. I don't know.
I don't know. I've been checking to actually see what kind of villagers I would like to have, although I don't even know how I can obtain them. And for me, female rhinos are kind of, I don't know, not my thing.
Really,
I do like them as males, but if they are like sports like, there's one who's jogging.
I think I know.
cannot-
I think I know the one with the red eyes.
No, he doesn't have a red eye, but he has a T-shirt. I don't remember exactly everything, but
I don't
he
remember
he
either,
looks like
so-
a classic rugby player, but it's a rhino, and it suits him perfectly for the type of animal that he is. But obviously, there will be people who would like whatever. It might be a horse, but they will have like different kind of taste in whatever kind of animals they like. I mean,
Well, there are some animals that I really like. Like for example, elephant. Before I didn't know that I like elephant.
because
But
you have
I
three
didn't
elephants
think I didn't think
Really?
that I'm really fond of elephant. But
You didn't
I just
like mouse?
realized as I just mouse.
you
I
didn't
don't
like
that
monkey,
much.
not much.
Monkey, no, I don't like monkey. I like goat, like chèvre. I like chèvre. The koala. I like Alice. And Freckles.
Did you
So-
know? Did you know that because you showed me that on 3DS how their characters is, I started getting fond of the characters that you actually showed. So
Yeah,
for me,
and it seems like you don't wanna.
for me, two animals that actually grow.
I know that
was
you don't
Genji
wanna
and
let go
Axel.
Genji. Genji is one of my favorite as well, rabbit. But Genji is the most particular. Not all rabbits I like, but Genji.
There are a few
Yeah.
that I've checked, and they look very very cute. It's quite hard. Did you have hamster before?
I don't remember.
Well, I've
I
seen
think
hamsters. They're cute.
Yeah, but it's not my. For me, it's not.
They're
my-
small and chubby. They're really cute. I think they're much better than mouses in my opinion. But yeah, let us know what kind of animals do you actually like
Yeah.
to have, and or which are like your
The
most favorite. Yeah.
The most favorite in Animal Crossing animals.
I honestly want to have wolves, but most of them are very. By looking over Wikipedia, some of them are, how do you call, like, not being nasty,
Cranky.
cranky, and I would not want them to be actually rude to my other.
For me, it's funny. I want like something like that to have a bit of drama in the in the island.
Yeah, but after I checked over there, they actually cause fights, and if they
It's
actually
good.
if they actually like you, they will be very loyal to you, and they will. If someone picks on you, they will defend you, and they will stir fights with them. I bet it's very cute, but I wouldn't want my island to be a drama island or
Yeah.
something like that. I would really want it to be peaceful because I am a person.
And also, it didn't show here in this video, but I wanted to actually say some small feature. You cannot call it a spoiler because it's part of the interaction. So what happened is that here in Animal Crossing New Horizon, they have this feature that when you annoyed a villager and they get actually, like, for example, you're pushing them and then that villager will get annoyed, and once they get annoyed, you can actually like say sorry to them or not just say sorry at all. So I'm just saying this
I guess they
small
will
feature
stay.
in the game.
They will
so
stay upset on you.
I think so, but I'm thinking that maybe there is really like we know before, for those who played Animal Crossing in 3DS, we know that there is a hidden level of relationship between you and the animals, and I'm pretty sure that there is one here as well. But I think the relationship here between you and the animals, your villager, I think it's much more deep in a way. So that's what I'm thinking.
I'm
So-
absolutely certain about that they had to step up with the AI overall and how you interact with the villagers.
Yeah, and I noticed as well that the AI here is actually smarter because when they were actually, I noticed that when Renee is actually just running around the fields like that, and I tried, and I'm testing the AI how smart it can be. So
Compared to New
Yeah,
Leaf,
compared
or
to the New
compared
Leaf.
to other
Yeah.
previous ones.
So while Renee is running around the field, I am trying to actually like block her path. And what she did is that while she was running away, she's actually avoiding me. So she's going on the other turn, on the other path.
Yeah.
Or either
She goes
she
around
will
you?
stop. Yeah, she will go around me just to pass by me, or either she will stop in front of me. And then after that, she will face another way, and then she will try to, to run again. So, yes, guys. So that's the only thing that we notice here in Animal Crossing, and some feature in the game that we have shown to you guys about the bridge and the Nook Shop. Yes, and the museum as well. So. That is all, guys, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Animal Crossing gameplay.
And we look forward to share more content, so don't forget to leave us a comment about what kind of animals you are mostly interested about and which one are your favorite.
Yes.
We look forward to actually read your comments, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
very
all
much.
it is, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great day, and always stay safe.
Bye bye.
Bye.